Okay guys, so today we are starting the first day of our self-portrait project, and you're gonna need your printout of your face, and you're gonna need a piece of final copy paper. You will also need, eventually, your Sharpies from your Essential Area Kit. So to start this off, you want to take your paper, you wanna flip it over, and you just wanna scribble on the back of it. You can see that I'm scribbling over this very, very lightly. I'm doing that and I'm gonna get a very light tracing. If you want your tracing to be darker, you're going to need to go over it darker and have less gaps in between. Doing it lightly is fine as long as you can see the tracing that you eventually end up with. You're gonna have to make a decision for you whether or not you're gonna do it dark or light. Now I'm going to take my final copy paper and I'm going to place my photograph of myself on top of my final copy paper, and now I'm going to trace over everything that I want to transfer to my final copy paper. Now for parts like my hair, I'm not going to trace every individual strand. I'm going to trace around it to get the shape of it, okay? So while you are tracing, make sure that you are pressing hard so that the trace goes through the paper. You can pull back your corner and you can check as long as you're holding on to it really tight so that it doesn't move around. You can see that I'm going over every little detail. You may want to go back and make sure at the end that you're absolutely done and that you've traced everything, because once you move it, it's going to be really hard to put it back in exactly the same place. You guys pray for me that this doesn't get knocked off YouTube for copyright infringement. So you can see that I have a very faint tracing of myself, and now I'm going to take my Sharpie and I'm just going to go over everything. Despite the fact that I have sped up the video so that you don't have to watch me do this all day, you really want to go slowly when you are tracing over everything with your Sharpie. You want to make sure that you are getting every little detail that you drew, and you want to make it look really nice.